morning, my peeps. So, here we are, another day. Monday, everybody's favorite. Just dropped off Allie. Headed back home. Gotta jump online, make sure I get everything done. My brain is already starting to kick into that frantic mode. You know, it hit me yesterday that next weekend, this coming weekend, I should say, I've got to travel down to Georgia for my job. So my gears start going, everything I've got to get done. And it's not just, okay, I've got to make sure I pack everything. It's what are the needs going to be in the household while I'm gone? Got to make sure that there's food, that got to make sure there's toilet paper, things like that. Just make sure that there's everything's set so that life is easy as it can be while I'm gone. Ugh, so frustrating. It's such a hassle. And then, I'm very apprehensive when it comes to traveling. I've been in some bad wrecks and things, and anytime I travel, I get, sometimes I'll work myself up to the point where I start to feel physically ill. So, it's hard for me. It's hard for me to get in that car and, get an old Molly, I should say. That's the other thing I got to do. I got to make sure I swing her, by Midas and have them give her a once-over. She's not a young car anymore, and, even though it's really only about 2.5 hours and change maybe to get there, it's still a long haul, from home. So nevertheless, got to get all these things done, and hopefully, the week flies by, and I'll be home before I know it. Oh, golly. I just hate traveling. Just hate it. I mean, I know people, they love the open road. They love to go for drives. They love to see the sights. I'm a hobbit, through and through. Don't give me an adventure. Just leave me in my little hobbit hole. I love to eat. I'll be taking care, keep the home fires burning, keep the hospitality going. But anyhow, it takes all kinds. Well, guys, hope your week is kicking off right, and I will talk to you in a little bit. Let's feed the birds tuppence a bag and squirrels, because sometimes if I spray it on the ground, they'll eat what's on the ground and leave the poor bird feeder alone, at least temporarily. All right, birds. Ugh. Oh my goodness. Let's try this like that. There we go. Man, that was hard to do one-handed. Good grief. So these were on sale at Ingles when I went by there yesterday, and I'd never seen them before, so I said, hey, that might be fun to give it a try, since we just finished off the Duncan Hines confetti cake, the regular one, and see how close this new perfect size for one confetti cake comes out. And according to the instructions, it's just you put a pouch into a mug, you add 3 tablespoons of water, stir well, and you'll have cake in 1 minute and 10 seconds out of the microwave. So I'm going to give it a whirl. Let's see. That does not look done. So I put it back in for an extra 20 seconds just because it still, it still doesn't look done to me. It says I need to let it stand for a couple of minutes, so let me do that, and then we'll come back and give it a taste. Okay, I let it sit for 5 minutes. Make sure I don't burn my mouth. I have to tell you guys, this doesn't look very appetizing. I mean, it feels spongy. Let's take a look at it. Oh, looks like cake. What's strange is they don't offer any frosting. You would think, you know, it comes with 4 individual pouches. Why don't they have little foil, four little, like, foil tubey things, you know, like the mac and cheese Velveeta come in? You know what I mean? So you could squeeze out a little frosting? I don't know. Alright, here goes. Yeah, it definitely needs frosting. Tastes like, almost like cornbread, you guys. It's salty. One more time. I mean, I wouldn't consider it awful, but it's certainly not as good as their regular confetti cake. I don't know. Would I repurchase it? Probably not. I know that they had a bunch of different other flavors, and like if they had this in cornbread, that would be good. But yeah, I would tell, if maybe you don't like your cake sweet, if you like more of a, you know, a savory cake maybe, or if you just don't like that super sweetness, I would definitely give this a whirl. I mean, it's enough sweetness to satisfy maybe your sweet tooth, but as far as being a dupe for regular cake, no, definitely not. But it is quick and it is easy. So, there's that. Look at that angel. You see? I'll show you another side of the choo-choo bug. His sweet little sleepy side. I don't dare pet him though, because it will rile him up. And then he starts to bite. But yes. Oh, he's so cute. Just want to squeeze him.